The man was completely stunned by what he saw. He stared at the kid in front of him, unable to believe it was real. Just a month ago, he and his wife had held their daughter's funeral. So who was this girl that suddenly showed up out of nowhere? He followed her into the bathroom to check things out, but when he pulled back the shower curtain, his daughter vanished into thin air. Thinking he was just hallucinating, he went back to the living room, feeling lost. Then, out of nowhere, something strange happened again. His daughter was sitting on a chair right in front of him. He didn't dare look at her directly. Was this really his daughter or something else? He walked around her, checking her out carefully. Then his wife came over and gave him a hug. While hugging his wife, he looked at his daughter again and asked her, "Can you see her too?" To his shock, his wife said, "Yes." The man couldn't believe it because his wife had completely forgotten about their daughter. It was like the whole world had somehow changed, and their life had gone back to how it was before their daughter passed away. Turns out, the man's experiment actually worked. After his daughter's tragic accident, he'd started noticing weird glitches, like the Mandela effect. That's when he got this crazy idea. If the world was just a bunch of code running on a system, maybe he could rewrite the main code. But things started going wrong. His wife's behavior became more and more off, because he messed with the system's data. The entire world was beginning to fall apart. Cracks started appearing everywhere. His once sweet wife became short-tempered and angry. She even smashed the bowl he was eating from. Seeing this, the man had no choice but to take her home, but her mental state kept getting worse. She even started yelling at their daughter. His daughter's presence was messing up the entire system. Desperate to save his family, the man decided to reach out to a professor for help, but to his horror, he found out the professor had died 2 months ago. Even though they had just talked a few days earlier, the system was clearly speeding up its repairs. So, the man made a decision. This time, he wrote a reboot code, hoping to reset everything and go back to before the accident ever happened.